What is going on, YouTube world? MattyHunt866 with a special video today. I'm going to talk to you today about the face-off maps and the game types they have. They have 1v1, 2v2, 3v3 like you've all seen. This is kill confirmed on I don't know what map. I call it the boat map, but I don't know what the official name is. So feel free to correct me in the comment section. I have no problem with that. So this is a very special 1v1 gameplay. You're probably going to see by the title that I did actually, spoiler alert, I got a MOAB, which is pretty impressive, especially in a 1v1 situation. And it's not impressive because I killed him 25 times. It's impressive because he stayed to die 25 times. In the 1v1 face-off maps, if you guys haven't experienced this yet, which you probably have because it is Call of Duty, people rage like no other. And like in this gameplay, you'll see I don't sit, like I confirm tags for like the first, I don't know, 5 minutes of the game. Like I'm totally playing the objective, not even worrying about, like, he's got Mardom in the first minute. Like, I'm totally playing the objective. I don't care for, I wasn't thinking MOAB when I started this game. I wasn't thinking I'm gonna drop a MOAB on this kid. I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna go 15-0, fuck this kid up, game over, right? I really appreciate that he stayed because I couldn't have put this on YouTube and said it's a 1v1 MOAB if he left. So I appreciate him for that, for sticking around long enough to die. Probably the best part about the game, though, was we were just finishing up. You'll see, I'll tell you guys when it gets closer, but it was probably the funniest moment of my life. Not the fact that I killed him that many times, but you'll see. I'll save it for later. But yeah, I like the 1v1 maps. I like when COD 4 had the cage match. I liked that a lot. I really, really did like it. It was a lot of fun, but a lot of people rage quit. Like, and that's the thing we're experiencing now, is that people do rage a lot, which is, you know, like, if I was started out 0-14, I'd be gone too. Like, let's be honest here. Like, everyone hates rage quitters, but everyone does it. There are very select people that will finish a game, and if you do finish out games, like win, lose, or draw, like this guy did, thank you. I'm proud. I'm proud you are playing against me and getting absolutely slaughtered, because if you didn't, I wouldn't be able to put up 1v1 MOABs. I thought this was maybe the world's first, you know, try to grab that title. I did see, before I started playing out it's my world first 1v1 MOAB. I did see other guys that on YouTube do it. Some of them played pretty passively, though. The thing I'm most proud about this gameplay is I don't play passively. I pretty much ran and collected tags for the first, like I said, 5 minutes of this gameplay. It's only when it kicked into me that I'm actually going, like I'm actually flawless right now. That's when I noticed. I'm like, okay, maybe I should, because he hasn't quit yet. I figured because I would stop collecting tags, he would notice, and he'd be like, okay, I'm leaving. He's just going for a MOAB. But this guy never noticed, and I was really, really happy he never actually noticed that I dropped a MOAB on him. But yeah, I really like the face-off maps. I like the 1v1s, 2v2s, 3v3s. It's, especially with 2v2 and 3v3, it isn't like game battles. Like, if you're familiar with game battles, there is a doubles team. You can play 3v3 in team ladder, and it's not the same as a game battle situation, but it still has that teamwork. If you're into, obviously, 2v2 or 3v3, 1v1, it's not really teamwork, it's more or less what I'm doing here. But I really like it. It's good practice for that. It's good practice teamwork wise, practicing your callouts. Obviously the callouts will be different on each map, but it's just understanding how your teammates play, and it's just understanding spawn points. Like, you'll notice, guys, I don't really sit in a corner too much. I'm running just as much as this guy is. I just understand the spawns in this game, and I understand the spawns in this map specifically because I've played it so much that I know where I don't know where he's spawning, but the odds are better that I know where he's going to be, and the fact that I have a $300 headset kind of helps too. So this is the point of the map. I'm still collecting tags. Like, as you see, I'm going to come get this tag. It doesn't click into me that I'm actually going flawless at this point. It doesn't click in until I'm 14-0 on the kill confirmed aspect, not the kill. I think I go like, I think I'm at 20 or 21-0 at the time. I'm at my 14th tag collected. That's when it kind of kicks in that I should really stop collecting them and see if I can get a YouTube moment right now. And I'm really proud I did. Yes, I'm using the ACR. Try hard, I know. What else can you guys bash me for? I was camping a little bit at the end. Just trying to find ways to bash my own video so you guys can't bash it for me. But I don't know. I think it's really cool, guys. Like, this is it's not a special moment. Like, I'm like, oh my god, it's my first MOAB. I just broke my MOAB virginity in 1v1. I've had a few MOABs. They're nice and they're fun. They're cool to put on YouTube, and they're cool to to watch. I hope you guys appreciate and kind of learn from where I'm going and understanding the spawns. It's pretty simple, especially on smaller maps and 1v1 situations. Usually they're going to spawn to your, like wherever you're looking, they're going to spawn either behind you or they're going to spawn adjacent to you. So they're not going to spawn directly in front of you. So I'm going to pick this guy off climbing the stairs. No, I don't. Do I go all the way around? Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, I heard a sound heard him. See? So I killed him there. So he's probably going to spawn either in tunnels or he's going to spawn by boat, which is the left side. So by the rubble there. So on this side I'm going to right now. Those are the two possible spawns. The third one would be as far back into the boat. He's not going to spawn like directly. So yeah, see, he spawned by the left side, but he went up towards boats because he wanted to get some space on me. Now, if you're in the middle of the map, it's harder to figure out where they're going to spawn because they have so many options. Usually, it's behind you per se, but not 100%. They do. Call of Duty does like to give you revenge kills, so sometimes it will be a little bit behind you. But like, see, he was on right side, so he spawned on left. Again, in a MOAB, or sorry, not a MOAB, in a 1v1 map, they're smaller, so the spawns are easier. But kind of translate that towards the bigger maps, like. Obviously, they have a general spawn area. It's easier in things like domination and demolition and stuff like that. But even in TDM, just kind of think of what you got to do is you got to look at where you are, and you also got to look where your teammates are. Obviously, in 1v1, I don't have to worry about that. In a 6v6, you got to notice where your teammates are because they're not going to spawn you next to the teammates, right? They're not going to spawn the enemy team near your teammates. So you got to keep an eye on your HUD, look at where the green dots or blue dots, whoever you're playing with, are, and just kind of take a guess. Like if you've played this game enough, you've spawned enough times that you kind of know where they're going to be at just because you've spawned there. But at the same time, oh, and there it is. This is now this is the best part of the game. This is by far I could have picked that tag out, but I wanted the MOAB to go out first. But this is probably the best part. Now you can't hear this because I don't have the ability to record voice. But this guy at this point, the slow-mo fucked me up, and the slow-mo got me killed. This guy at this point was talking trash to me, saying that I was shit because he killed me, and he's like, yeah, watch the kill cam, you're dead, watch the kill cam. I went 24-0 on this kid, and he had the balls to run his mouth to me and tell me, because look, watch the kill cam. You can see because he shot me first, I died, but then the MOAB actually killed him. So that's actually the final kill, but he thought the final kill was him killing me. But I went 25-0 on him. Makes sense?